I've been in the Bolivian Amazon jungle for the past 4 days. It's been brutal. I've had to deal with the humidity and the heat. The Amazon is literally built like an obstacle course. I've cut my finger, which hopefully doesn't get infected, but hey, at least I've learned how to do the spider monkey call, and I've got a new bow and arrow to test out. Day 5 of 7 days. Only 2 more nights. I'm sleeping in the jungle. And right now Perry's trying to make a bow. Our guide is making the arrows. And then I'm over here, I'm trying to finish what we had for dinner last night. This is what we had. I guess I'm the only one trying to eat it. Right now Perry has diarrhea, so I have to eat this whole thing by myself. Yeah. We'll see. Okay. Finally made this. It's an arrow. So this part is the same material as the bow. We made 2 little divots in here. So I guess this is when you shoot it into the animal, which we won't obviously do. And then this is the pointy part. Obviously not pointy anymore. I've been practicing with it. And this part was also pointy on this end, but then he put it into this hollow part, and then he did it with some fishing line to tie it off. So this is it. It was a little crooked. He put it over the fire in order to straighten it out, so now it's like straight. So I'm gonna do some target practice. And that's how they do it. So we started walking now, and it is so hot. It is like blazing hot. We found sugar cane. Yay. So we're gonna chew on the sugar cane, kind of like gum, and then you spit it out. You chew on it and take out all the juices. Then you spit it out. It's called caña. What is it? Caña?
Is it caño?
Caño? I think it's called caña, and it's sugar cane. But correct me if I'm wrong. Ah! Ah! We just stopped for a break. It is so hot. I'm sweating so much. We were out in the sun entire like half an hour and a half.
Uña de gato.
Uña de gato. Now it's your turn. And the water's nice and cold. Sí.
Ahora, como puedes observar, es como un filtro similar. Aquí mira, ve.
¿Y qué?
Can we cut it down for our water bottles?
Muchas personas también recolectan esto como medicina para el dolor de espalda. Puedes hacer como té y puedes tomar todos los días hasta cuando estás bien de la cadera o de la espalda. O sea, la corteza es la que se saca. Ya, mira.
Does smell medical.
También puedes construir un filtro de esto. Cuando no tienes filtro, puedes construir uno de estos.
¿Pero cómo?
Como has visto, como hemos hecho las puntas de los dardos, similar.
Can we make one?
¿Podemos usar uno? ¿Podemos
Claro.
hacer
Or
uno?
even two.
¿Y cuánto dura?
Todos los días usándolo así como usas el tuyo, te puede durar 2 meses.
2 months.
Okay.
If we use it every day like we did.
Yeah.
Pero si no usamos así cada día,
Se seca.
it dries up if you don't use it every day. So our guide just told us that apparently there's stingrays here. So he told us to use our bow and arrow to like poke at the sand like before we step so we don't step on a stingray. We did not know or that there would be a possibility of stingrays here in the Amazon. Also, we saw a turtle. Yeah, that was really nice. Kind of looked like a rock. It's about like 4 or 5 p.m. right now. It's just really hot, like very humid.
Estamos cazando una raya. Yo, come.
Dude at the body is. Oh, I thought this rock was it.
Yep, loads in the water, and that's a loose tail. Okay, tail can go away. Woo, that was high stress.
We broke 2 arrows for it. As you can see, Perry caught a skate. Perry, how do you feel?
Tired but happy.
For sugarcane?
It's been a good day, yeah. Sugarcane as well. Excited.
I realized that we did not catch a stingray, but we caught a skate. I thought it was a stingray because the guide said raya in Spanish. I think that means ray. So I immediately thought it was stingray. In order to cook it, our guide, he put the stingray straight on the fire. Then once the skin is burnt, he takes it off the fire. And then he takes off the skin. Once he does that, he repeats the process maybe 2 or 3 times. And I actually fell again. I fell in the water, and so my clothes are over there. The guide made a drying line, so we put all of our clothes there, and Perry also, because he went fishing, his clothes also, his pants got wet and his socks as well, so he's putting that to dry as well. I just hope my clothes don't burn. And this campsite was already set up. Not set up per se, like they didn't have the tarp or anything, but it had the sticks all done, so we were like, hallelujah, let's stay here. I think it's my favorite camp so far. Yeah. There's less bugs here as well. It's day 6 out of day 7. Today we have a lot of walking to do just because we didn't do a lot of walking yesterday. We did start earlier today. We didn't eat any breakfast. The sun is out, but it's not that hot. Just getting smacked by these things. The way they jump. Okay, go. Why'd you put more logs?
Huh? To prevent the explosion from like shrapneling outwards. The logs were there to block any bit.
It's day 7 and our very last day. Last night I heard this animal. It was like right by our tent. It was like breathing through its nose. It took a breath out. It was like the nose was whistling. Like it was like the part sounded like it was whistling. It sounded big. All my electronics died yesterday, so I couldn't film anything of day 6. But we got here pretty early and we went in the river. We didn't bathe because we didn't have any more soap left because we dropped it in the river. I think we went to sleep around 8, 9. And then I woke up a couple times that night just because I heard animals near us. Our guide said it's 2 hours to where they're gonna pick us up with a boat, and it's a 3-hour boat ride. I'd say, all in all, this trip, it's not hard per se. It's definitely a different experience though. I'll have more thoughts later. It's about 9:36 and we headed out about maybe 5 minutes ago. So we don't have any food left. My bag definitely feels much lighter than the first day. Our guide said he heard a gunshot at like maybe 3, 4 a.m. And so we found the footprints now. These are the footprints. And this is probably like a drag mark. He probably killed something and dragged it along this area. Maybe they were staying here. They eat it. Oh look. Footprints up and down. So it looks like their tracks went somewhere else. And we're not gonna follow them just because we have to get to the boat. This park is so big. So I'm not surprised that something like that happens here. It's a little bit past 10 and we are taking a short break. It's so hot. Still have some sand. So that same branch we drank water out of in the jungle, he cut it up and he made a filter for us. It filters water out. We do get sand in it if there's sand on the filter. More rocks and sand. It's about 11 a.m. and we still haven't made it. Maybe 30 more minutes. We're almost there. I'm so tired.
Wow.
We made it. We made it. It's 11:08 and we made it. This is where they're gonna pick us up. There's so much water. Oh my god. Like where we were walking was streams. This is a real river. Can you hear the boat? It's over there. They've come to save us. This trip has been, it's definitely gotten me out of my comfort zone. I've done different things that's made me get out of my comfort zone, and oh shoot, this was one of them. They're coming to pick us up and I'm so happy. I can't wait to have like a Powerade.
Oh, okay. I wanted to save the point. You go first. You go first.
Yeah.
We're good.
After spending 7 days in the Amazon, we are finally heading back to rurrenabaque. I was feeling a whirlwind of emotions. On one side, I was excited to leave the jungle and not have to deal with the constant bugs and humidity. But on the other side, I was disappointed to leave so early. I felt like these past 7 days I hadn't even made a dent in the Bolivian Amazon. About an hour into our boat ride, the guide pointed out the mountain we had climbed day 1. Would I do this again? Probably not. I had gotten a rash on my ankles from my socks constantly being wet in the humid environment. My ankles were swollen the last 3 days of our trek. Do I want to go back into the Amazon and explore? Possibly, but that's for another time. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. We are finally done. This is the end of the trip. This is the end of our jungle trip, but yeah. We made it. We're back at the office. We drank some cold water. I'm so glad.
Tomen, tomen.